IBP has a long history of working in Kenya on a wide range of budget issues with the aim of increasing public understanding and engagement with budgets and budget transparency at both the national and county level. In the year 2016, IBP Kenya began promoting a new approach of public engagement with budgets termed deliberating budgets. In May 2017, through public deliberation forums in Mombasa, Isiolo, and Nakuru counties, IBP Kenya sought to transform how public participation is conducted in the budget-making process. These 3 forums provided an opportunity to appreciate how different audiences understand and engage in discussions about the budget and their influences on decision-making. It was evident across the 3 forums that having a learning phase in the morning impacted a lot on how participants deliberated and made allocations later during the day. Participants who did not know much at the beginning about sectors learned enough in the morning to be able to carry on a spirited debate in the afternoon.
During these demonstrations and trying to push people to learn and understand what sectors are and what they should take into consideration, we see that once people learn, they start to adopt facts in their proposals. They start to adopt real issues that are faced by the sectors, as opposed to just, I would say, jumping on the newest thing in town. When people are empowered, when people learn about something, then they're able to synthesize to some extent and say, this is why I think we should do something, because I have now learned, for example, the health sector is not a function in the national government as it usually was, and actually giving it 4% or 3.6% is not that bad.
Jambo moja la muhimu sana 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 lazima tuelewe leo ni kwamba bajeti ya serikali kuu haina pesa za serikali za kaunti. Wakati tunafanya ugavi wa pesa, serikali kuu inapatiwa kiwango chake, serikali za kaunti zinafanya nini? Wanapatiwa kiwango chake. Kila mtu anaenda anatengeneza bajeti yake kivyake. Katika hii budget ambayo tunaangalia hii ya nationally, ni zile pesa ambazo national government ilipatiwa kiwango chake. Sawa sawa. Kaunti nazo zinapata sehemu yao, wanaenda wanatengeneza bajeti zao. Lakini zile bajeti ambazo wanatengeneza zinalingana na yale majukumu ambayo katiba ilizipatia. Function moja ambayo imekuwa devolved sana sana na mumeona baada ya mgomo wa madaktari ni health. Kwa hivyo wakati tunaangalia hii health hapa, haina zile hela ambazo county zinatumia katika majukumu ya afya.
Hii kitu hata haina haja kuongeza. Hakuna haja kuongeza uria. Hii kitu haina nini, haina.
Why? What are the reasons?
Proper infrastructure should be put county referral.
It's not the county. It does not deal with the county.
So this is national. So this is national.
This is only for the referrals, hospitals, training institute, the Kenyatta hospitals. This money, this percentage is too big.
Weka 10. Kama namna hiyo weka.
Kwa sababu employment ya hizi zingine ziko at county level.
Okay, for proper
improvement of institutions of learning, like the KMTCs.
Health learning institutions.
Yeah, health learning institutions.
Participants were informed about the importance of giving reasons for their choices. Although they struggled to give reasons in some cases, participants across the 3 forums gave better justifications of their choices as the day progressed and when more information was provided. While reason giving improved through the forums, participants still struggled to justify allocations across sectors.
We've learned a lot about reason giving. How do people react to what they have learned? Do they use it? So for our deliberations, of course, like even the government ones, are done in one day, and we took the morning part to teach people about sectors, and you will see in the afternoon people are trying to apply what they've learned, but because they've just learned it and they've not internalized, then they're still struggling to adopt reasons that are based on facts.
Kumbuka, wakati tunafanya mazungumzo hata katika hayo makundi, lazima tuhakikishe ya kwamba wakati unasema nataka sekta fulani ipate pesa kiasi fulani, lazima uisupport na reason nzuri. Si kusema tu sekta ya elimu ndio muhimu kabisa katika taifa kwa hivyo ipewe 30%. Kumbuka utakuwa umesoma hiyo sekta inafanya kazi gani, hiyo sekta ina shida za aina gani. Kwa hivyo tukifika katika yale makundi, wakati mnapeana maoni yenu kuhusu ni hela kiasi gani natakiwa kupatiwa katika kila sekta, ile support reasoning ambayo utakuwa unapatia lazima iwe nzito. Kirie kwamba in the practical case, wakati tutakuwa tunafanya hizi public participation, ni tutatoa reason ambayo itahakikisha kwamba kama ni county government ama ni national government wanaelewa maoni yetu. Lakini hawa maoni yetu ndio tunataka kuhakikisha kwamba yamekuwa informed na ile information ambayo mtapata katika hizi file, na at the same time yatakuwa informed na yale maoni ambayo yatatoka kwa wale watu ambao tutakuwa tuna discuss nao katika makundi. The next sector is education. How much do you allocate to this sector and why?
As far as education is concerned, I may feel that an addition, according to the government proposal here, we need an addition for education sector. One, education sector has been with a lot of demonstration of teachers, enough salaries, the bursaries for our children. So this sector is a key sector when it comes to our common money. It should be allocated 25%.
25%.
Mine is also increasing from 20 to 25. Because we are talking of large classes that are unmanageable, which needs more teachers. Not forgetting that our population is growing. And so every year, if there is a sector that we will need a lot of money, is education. Because we are getting more children every year that are being added. Still, we have more schools that are being built. If we take all these things into consideration, they cannot be sustained by the same amount of allocated money.
Okay. So what do we go with and how do we decide this? We have
25,
we have 20, we have 23.
20.
What do we go with?
20.
Someone is saying mid grade.
20.
25. You also free to vote.
20.
In case you have your options limited, you want to vote. Okay. 20.
20.
Hawa ni wangapi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 12. Haya, 25.
25.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 23.
None.
Silver, that's 2,
4, 3.
3, 4. So which ones have won?
20.
25.
Participants worked in both plenary and small groups during both the learning and deliberative phases. While the use of small groups did help people to participate in the discussions, it did not always work as expected. In some small groups, a few participants tended to be dominant in the discussion at the expense of the rest.
Education. Ilikuwa imepewa ngapi? Kitambo ilikuwa imepewa ngapi? 20. Ilikuwa 20.
Because actually what we propose
Is it 20 or 5? 20. Sasa hii tupatie ngapi?
You know what we are doing? Like what we propose, that is what they will push to be done. So if we stick by what the government has been doing, pia hata sisi tutakuwa like tumejifinya sana. So we need to like kuweka juu, especially sisi asal areas.
Toka 15.
Sawa.
Why do we feel as Isiolo County?
Why do
we feel like we need 15 rather than the government? What was the government? 7% of the government. It is because for one, As we want like a lot of improvement in our schools.
Let's go to energy. On energy, there's a lot of corruption.
It is benefiting some few.
Because at transformers
Hata ikafai.
outdated. So let us reduce budget.
Weke 5. 10.
I'm seeing that we talked about we want to understand. The purpose is to understand what normally happens under these MDAs. Wengine wetu watujui zingine, si ndio? Yeah, why don't we run through like the National Treasury? We try find out under general administration, what do you think they are doing in that? Under devolution. So devolution, we know the Ministry of Devolution. So it talks about basically the administration, the staff, the ministry, and the operations behind the ministry. So when we move to Public Service Commission, I believe we know the PSC. Tunajua kazi yake primarily is just to employ staff. CRA, Commission of Revenue Allocation. CRA determines the amount of money that will go to counties. So Sara Serem Commission, I know we are very much aware of that. Ukienda kwa Department of Special Program, so mambo yake ni kama sahii kulikuwa na njaa. Unaona mambo ya relief food inatokea under these special programs sasa hizo. Department of Sport Development. Sports. Department of Gender. Gender. So mambo ya gender mainstreaming imekuwa under these departments. There's an issue of FGM. They have been tackling it. Na women empowerment.
That's affirmative action.
Yeah, affirmative action.
In all of the forums, participants were asked to deliberate on mechanisms they wanted to use to make decisions on allocations. Although most said they preferred consensus, they ended up voting and averaging when faced with varied allocations. Thus, in reality, consensus was not possible.
Kitu muhimu yenye lazima tukumbuke ni at this hizi tofauti mnaona hapa ni kitu ya kawaida. Okay? Anytime you have public participation, people will have different views. The question is, how do you arrive at the final decision? Tutafanya consensus. Consensus ni ile kuelewana. Election ni ile mnasema tunaangalia education, tunaona kuna tofauti, wangapi wanasema 25, watu wanainua mkono. Wangapi wanasema 20, watu wanainua mikono. Ile mingi inashinda, hiyo ni election. Ya tatu kuna zingine hata mathematics, watu wanasema tufanye average. Hatuelewani hapa, haya basi fanya average hapa mwisho. Hiyo ndio tumesikizana ni hiyo. So how do we make this decision? I'm leaving this to you. It's not up to me. It's for you to agree.
Let's go one by one. Let's say education. Group 1 wamesema ni 25. Group 2 wamesema 20. Group 3 wamesema 20. And group 4 wamesema 20. We'll go by 20. If we go by the average, because that is 85. 85 divided by 4 is about 21. So like 21 now.
So wewe unasema iende mathematical.
Mathematical.
Anyone with a different point, he's made his suggestion very clear. Kaubia.
I'm saying where the figures are close, we can do mathematics.
Okay.
But where there is a big disagreement, a big difference, we can discuss to see why these people are saying this and why these ones are saying.
I like that. Do you agree with that? Energy and infrastructure. This is the one place where there are very different views. There's a group that has 20, we have 25, we have 10, we have 15. Now, why are we having so many differences here? I want to hear the extremes first. I want to hear group 2 and group 3.
On energy and infrastructure,
you gave your group 2.
Yeah.
You reduced by 3%.
We have reduced because the government in the previous years, they have spent more money on energy and infrastructure. So that means there is minus a problem. So it will keep on reducing. That's how we argue.
Group 3, yes, you gave it 10%.
we say 10% because we have already seen some of the infrastructures has been over-exaggerated in terms of costing. For example, power lighting, we have those what you call transformers, which became obsolete, and the price is triple. So I'm seeing a lot of exaggeration and interest parties involved in energy and infrastructure. So I think 10% will do if properly utilized. We will remove those curtails which have bloated that budget of infrastructure and energy. That's why we came back to 10%.
All right. So you've asked them, the other groups also reduced. The question now for all of us is by how much do we reduce, right? That's the agreement we have to come to.
By 8.
Do we reduce it by, what, 18 percentage points? Because from 28, which is the government's proposal to 10, is you are reducing the budget by more than half. Remember what we are doing today is we are trying to do things differently from how the government does it. Yes. Right? Wao mnasema serikali wao wanakuja kama washaamua. Si leo tunataka tusikizane. So 20 or 25, do we vote or do we have a consensus?
No, 25.
We vote. Okay, because we need to make a decision.
25.
Those ones who are going with 25?
25. 25.
Yes.
25.
Okay. Those who are going with 20?
That
Okay. All right. So we'll put a 20, but remember, keep watching here.
Yeah.
Yes, no problem.
IBP Kenya ensured that there was at least one woman-only group during the learning phase. This was designed to help women to feel more comfortable in participating in the deliberations by giving them a safe space to learn at the start of the day.
Hatuwezi setwa hiyo decision kabla tujasoma. The armed sector consists of 5 MDAs. Below is a table showing the MDAs and the programs in each MDA together with the recent allocations. The first MDA, State Department of Agriculture. Iko na General Administration and Planning and Support Services, Crop Development and Management, Agribusiness and Information Management. The first one is blank and it's been given 21. And that is ya pili ni 3, ya tatu 17, ya 4 1. Improving environment, improving agriculture. Improving agriculture is equals to improving social security, and improving social security is equals to improving physical security. Improving physical security is equals to RP Kenya.
Chengine, environment ikiwa nzuri, agriculture sitaenda juu, na hivi hatutakuwa na kuimport vitu vingi mambo ya debt. Itapungua debt itapungua.
Tuanze na health ni that. The health sector consists of the Ministry of Health and several semi-autonomous agencies. NHIF is under health sector. How does it work? Because I understand NHIF si huwa tunalipa.
NHIF cover, lately it was advanced. If you've been there, so it was lately advanced. In such a case that now it covers, even for surgeries, it does cover for surgeries, of which in the past it never used to cover. So it's of help.
My question is, why is it under the health sector and yet it is the individual contributing to this scheme? That is what is surprising me. One, tuandike basi kwa card. What about NHIF? National Referral and Specialized Services. What is their objective? To improve provision of quality specialized healthcare services. na ikapata 24 billion. That is 39% of the sector budget in this current financial year. This is a bunch of money. Hii pesa ni mingi. What do we say about it? Do we know this is specialized healthcare services? Tunataka kujua those hospitals that is taking almost 40% of the sector budget ni services gani wana offer, si ndio? Then what are the procedure, tuseme a mother in Isiolo ni procedure gani ndio atatumia ndio afikia hapo na apate that government services.
While this did appear to encourage women to participate, it was not fully adequate to avoid male dominance in some cases.
We often think that in large group forums, then having small group discussions may help people to interrogate the issues at a personal level. But what we learned, even in small groups, they're dominant people. And that is a risk that is there even in small groups. So that's one thing we've learned, that small groups is not exactly a solution to the problem, but it could help certain individuals have a platform to give their opinion, but they can do so if we're also careful about these dominant persons and finding a solution or requesting that they give other people an opportunity to speak. And when we put people in small groups to discuss these things, whether you're using whatever parameter, whether it's women or whether it's people from a certain geographical area, we have also to put measures to ensure that the dominant participants don't take over the deliberations.
Where women were vocal during deliberations, they may have been vocal even without the women-only group at the start. It was observed that more needed to be done to encourage female engagement. IBP Kenya. Open budgets transform lives.